Therapy Thursday is popping for you right now. Let me turn down these mics so we don't get the crackle. Maybe that'll help out. I don't know. All right, so is it looking good? I have them low, so I mean, we got new cameras in here, and sometimes we overdrive it because Davi get to talk.
I'm going to be very quiet today. All my advice will be at a whisper.
Poor Davi gets
He's
picked on about
what
that.
Was it? Where did you see my...
Hey.
Yeah, all of our advice going to be yin-yang twin songs. All right, if you got a question, Dr. Davi is here.
He's ready.
Meredith MD is here.
Yes.
Orlando BGYN got the stirrups ready. So if you got a question, we got answers. 888-429-0941. Who got one?
I got one for everybody in the room, I guess.
Okay.
A friend of mine, not close, but lives in my neighborhood, often compliments me on my style, and lately she's been dressing more and more like me. While I know that the best form of flattery is imitation, it's getting to be a bit creepy because whatever I wear, she's guaranteed to be wearing a week later. Everything, literally. Same clothes, accessories, everything. Last week, I ran into her and she suggested that we go shopping together, and I really don't want to. Is there a polite way for me to ask her or to tell her that I don't want to mix things up a little bit? Plus, she's looking really similar to me. Not identical, but just like me.
Okay, we'll take it as flattery, all right? Now, this lady's looking for some sort of spark, and you was the spark. Don't be mad. Don't be mad because Michael Jackson wasn't mad that people was at home making their own glitter gloves. Like, let them live.
Yeah.
Let
I can
this
see
la-
how it could be
this la-
annoying, though.
It's not annoying.
I can
That's just, you know what?
see.
This is you. Calm down. Let this lady live. If she want to ride around with you and wear the same moo-moos you wear, then let her get the moo-moo from your spot.
A lot of people have very limited fashion sense, so they see somebody who they think, hey, I like their put together well, I like the outfit choices, I'm going to do more of that. It probably isn't intentionally as, like, just copy it piece by piece, but, yo, let that lady have that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let her have it. She's not hurting you, and y'all not going to walk around like twins all the time.
How does she get out of going shopping with
You
her?
don't. You go shopping, and everything you would buy, let her buy.
Well, okay,
Let her live.
That's where I disagree with you. I don't think you go shopping with
I thought
her.
they were friends.
Well, they're
Neighborhood
neighbors.
friends.
Yeah,
They're not close. That's what she said.
I would just ignore that. You know, just keep kind of like, oh yeah, we'll do it. Just keep putting
One day.
I don't think you owe her a shopping trip, but I don't think you should be like
I ain't say
tripping.
pay for it. I was
Yeah.
just saying, let
But
her,
maybe she's
let her
jealous.
find out where you go to Lululemon or wherever you go. Let her go. All right, let's see. We got one here. Dr. Meredith, you are up.
Mm-hmm.
It said, Dear Meredith, I have lost my virginity a year ago.
Congrats.
It doesn't say an age, so I don't know if it's a congratulations or not. It might be a tragedy. I don't know. But it says, I lost my virginity a year ago, and I haven't done it again because the guy was a dirtbag. I hate that he's a part of my story. Can I honestly just be a virgin still? We didn't even do it that long. Do I have to say I am not a virgin anymore because I want to redo?
Oh, honey, a lot of people want redos, so sign
that-
up,
is that a
get on
thing?
that list.
Is that a thing?
Absolutely, but no, you're not a virgin anymore, and that's okay. You can say you have now become a woman. Unfortunately, you picked the wrong guy to lay down with, and again, that happens all the time. You think you like, or he's really into you. Really, he just wanted to get in your pants and didn't care about you at all. I mean, by the way, don't be surprised that this might happen again in the future. So just be a little bit more selective on who you let not only into your life, but into your pants. This is a learning lesson right here, right now. You can, if you want to get down and dirty again, that's totally fine, but you are not a virgin anymore.
Let me ask you this, because you're the only person in this doctor realm who could answer this. Have you ever given the goodens to somebody who you later deemed
Regret?
not worthy?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So
I can
she's not by
specifically
herself.
think of one person, absolutely.
So she's not by herself.
Yeah, either you can say it's like a vacation or you were drinking, have fun. There's a lot of different excuses. This may not be the last time that it happens, but you can at least know the warning signs ahead of time. Be more selective.
I'm glad that you said that, because I thought if you was going to give her the chance to go back to being a virgin. 'Cause
No.
I know some girls can lie. Some girls can be like, you know what, that one didn't count.
I never said she
So
didn't
I'm
have to
gonna
lie.
Well, no,
she
you
can lie if she
can't. No,
wants to.
No, that's the whole point. She's like, can I go back to just saying I'm a virgin?
I wouldn't personally. By the
Like,
way,
no,
no
don't
one
let nobody.
who's going out there and asking, "Are you a virgin?"
Well, no,
I've never.
I'm sure if you're a virgin and you lost it to this guy, now the next time you have the conversation and you're like, yo, I did it, but
By the way, you're putting your virginity up on a pedestal. Like, let's just chill for a second. Nobody cares.
Okay.
It's really
There
not
you
that
go.
big of a deal.
Solid advice right
There
there.
you go, Doc.
Nobody
you should have
cares.
started with that one, right?
That's just
you buried the
normalcy.
lead.
Yeah.
All right, Doc, go ahead, Doc. All right, what we got?
I'm having incredible trust issues with my man. I have a lot of baggage. This new guy is great. He's given me no reason to think anything bad about him, but I can't get over my past trust issues. This one is for Orlando.
All right, well, let me tell you, the sins of your father should not make it into your trip to heaven. All right? He didn't do anything to you. He's been great, but you still battle tested from the last dork that you dated. And you bringing that baggage into this relationship. So you need to separate your anxiety. Your anxiety is about the past. The past is the past for a reason. So now you got a future that you're going to mess around and impale because you're dragging the old person into it. So let this guy live. He's kind of earned your kind of your vote. And you already have said that you're into him and he's doing the right thing. So let him live. Let him fall if he makes a mistake. And then, because if he does, make sure you don't factor in the old guy and get really mad because you're like, see, you're doing this. Let him stumble. If he makes a mistake, that doesn't mean he's the other guy. That means he's human. So you let him make his own stumbles and falls and stuff like that and just handle it accordingly. But don't drag in the stuff from the past, because this is how relationships are ruined before they even start, because you drag in a third person who couldn't keep you happy in the last relationship, so you're going to make them a part of your new relationship.
As French Montana says, don't block your blessings in the future, right?
Don't block your blessings.
Yeah.
Don't block your blessings.
Don't ruin your future because of your past.
He also says, my little chain costs more than your big chain. Just to let you know. And Meredith, you got one on the line right now. No name wants Meredith because you're the one that's married.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Hey, how you doing this morning?
Hi, I'm great. How are you guys?
Pretty good. You got Meredith MD. Go for it. What do you want to ask her?
All right, Meredith, this one's for you. So I've been married for 10 years. We got married very young. And now that I get older, I'm realizing that I've been the financial provider for all this time. And being the female, I feel as though you should be a little more motivated.
Yeah.
We've had to talk about that already and everything, and it's just he's comfortable. So I'm like in a predicament that I'm stuck. He's a great husband. He's a great father to the kids. He's a great, friend. But financially, we're stuck.
Yeah. I totally get that. That's actually on my list of not only red flags, but we have to have a conversation about that before things get serious. Some people just don't want to get off their ass and take care of the family. It could be a man or it could be a woman, and they just don't want to do anything about it. And yeah, eventually over time, people do get comfortable, and it could be work or sex, whatever, in a relationship. It's not attractive being with somebody that doesn't want to help provide and have a better life. I totally understand where you're coming from. You are married and in a committed relationship, though, so you got to sit him down and say, we could have, a better financial standpoint. We could be better together if you would just get out there and work a little bit more.
But does he not work at all, or you just don't think he earns enough?
No, he works. He works as a truck driver, but he has more potential, and he's just like, nah, I'm okay where I'm at,
Okay, so maybe he has like a retirement plan, just being a truck driver.
Would that more potential, just to play devil's advocate, as a truck driver, your more potential keeps you away from the house. Is there something to be said that maybe he wants to be home with his family, with you? No?
Yeah.
So you've made it so good at the house that he doesn't want to leave you, and you mad at him because of that. Boy, ain't that some lady type stuff?
The kids are small, and he doesn't want to miss too much, time with the kids and stuff like that.
That's a good.
Kind of understandable.
So you said he's a good man. He's a good father. He just isn't motivated to go out and grind because he wants to be home with y'all. But I got to tell you, there's a lot of people smacking their teeth. There's a lot of people smacking their teeth at the radio right now because they're like, this girl got a good one, and she got an attitude.
Of course, but I mean, I have to. There was times that I picked up 2 and 3 jobs just to, make ends meet. And
so she's taking the brunt of the work. I mean, he's got to help out a little bit more. She has 3 jobs.
If you're going to take on the brunt of the work, though, because remember when you open this whole thing up, you like, as the woman, I feel he should do more. And those are the roles that women are getting away from now, those stereotypical roles of who does it. Just one of the partners works extra, and the other partner is willing to be home to do more with the family, so the family is good. That sounds like balance right there.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have as a little bit of a side job. There's nothing wrong with that, having a little side gig.
Correct. I believe that.
I know you won't. I know you were looking for us to dog him and give you some help, but I got to tell you, you are better than a lot of people out there because you got a partnership. It might not be traditional or old school or whatever, but you got somebody who is caring about home, and you got you out on the hustle. That's a balance right there.
Agree.
Okay.
Agreed.
Don't throw him out
right.
yet, because I'm telling you, some of these other girls that's texting will wife him up in a minute.
You're right.
Yeah, don't lose a good one. All right.
All right, I won't reshuffle my deck yet.
All right, don't.
By the way,
shuffle
you
that.
are right. We're getting texts like that.
Oh yeah, that ladies are texting. They like, where is he at?
That's
like,
a damn good
a man that want to be home.
Yeah.
Ever you see this?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
for sure.
All right, let's see. Dr. Davi.
Dímelo.
It says, Dr. Davi, I'm 34 and I'm back in the dating world after a while. After a few date fails, my business partner said asking a girl to dinner is too old school. Dinner is apparently more conversation than 20-somethings like. And he said because he dates well that I should keep it drinks and then play it by ear afterwards. Can you help an old dog get new tricks?
I don't think there's anything wrong with dinner. I think there is something wrong with doing the same exact thing on every time. I think each person that you are seeing or interested with or are going to take out is kind of a case-by-case basis. Like some girls or some people don't want to sit for 2 or 3 hours and have a fancy dinner with you, even though you might think that that's like an incredible night, an incredible evening. Some might rather keep it casual, kind of go to the bar. So I would say even though traditionally, like a lot of times men are tasked with making all the plans, at least get some input from the person that you're going to take out. I think it'd be easy to say, hey, I got some, reservations at, put in nice restaurant. And they're like, then that might be a sign that you might want to take her to happy
Just
hour.
ask her.
Or something like that.
You want to get a drink or dinner?
Or ask her, hey, what would be an amazing date for you? And you could kind of get some ideas from that. So
Have you ever asked a woman where you want to go eat? And because they can't never answer you.
Yeah, but you could still get some ideas. Like, where do you like? What's one of your favorite restaurants?
Some people just want to
town?
go get a coffee, by the way, at first, and
Well,
just get to know you.
all I was going to say is make sure you listen to people who are doing it well. If you say your guy is dating well, and he's telling you that these people, he must know who you're looking for.
Yeah.
If it's youngins, they 20-somethings.
Right.
Yeah, they might want to go drink and have a good time instead of going to Ocean Prime or Eddie V's or
and
Council Oak or
one
something.
of those fancy dinners can also be seen as like a big commitment, like a time commitment.
Yeah.
Like, there's 3 hours, I'm never gonna get back. Where drinks, you can kind of end that in 45 minutes, an hour.
I gotta go home and wash my hair.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it, and you
Like,
keep
this
it moving.
restaurant is nice. My dad brings my mom here a lot.
right.
You don't want that.
You don't want that.
You don't want
that's
that.
not
Yeah,
cute.
no, don't do that. All right. So, wait. So that's a wrap on Therapy Thursday.
Yeah.